The end of the road for the Fiesta. Ford is expected to announce the iconic motor is being scrapped. Now, for more than 4 decades, it's been one of Britain's most popular cars. Can you guess which one? The Ford Fiesta. But the end of the road could be in sight.
It could. The model is expected to be discontinued next year after selling almost 5 million cars in the UK alone. We're going to be asking for your Fiesta memories this morning, but Vincent McAviney has been looking back at its reign on the roads.
The Ford Fiesta. Never has more advanced engineering gone into a small car.
I think I put the success of the Fiesta down to the fact that it's small, it's compact, it's always been very good value for money. And actually, it's had that magic ingredient that all Fords do, which is it's a great driver's car as well.
A car that's easier to park and a pleasant, airy interior. There's somewhere for odds and ends.
Since first rolling off the production line in Dagenham in 1977, Ford has sold over 20 million Fiestas worldwide, with Brits buying 4.8 million. The American car maker spotted an opportunity after the 1973 oil crisis to produce a fuel-efficient hatchback for Europeans more used to smaller cars. Over the decades, the model's looks might have needed updating, but the Fiesta's remained a top 5 best-selling car every year since 1980. It even held the top spot from 2009 to 2020. So what's changed for the iconic model?
105 horses, 1 cat. No bull.
A shift in consumer buying habits, highlighted by the soaring popularity of baby SUVs, is said to have been a motivation. But the axing follows that of Ford's previously popular Mondeo and Focus models too, as the company prepares to reset its brand to go all in on electric vehicles. Ford has not officially confirmed the Fiesta's demise, but for many Brits, it's set to be the end of the road for a car that gave them their first taste of freedom behind the wheel. Vincent McAviney, BBC News.
You get attached to a car, don't you?
Do.
Happy memories.
And people love their Ford Fiestas.
They certainly do.
4.6 million of them out there over the last 40 years. If you've had one, if you've been in one, if you've got memories, if you loved yours, we want to hear from you this morning.
We certainly do. We want to see your photos, we want to hear your stories. Do send them in to us. BBC Breakfast, it's bbc.co.uk, or tweet us using the hashtag BBC Breakfast and we'll take a look.
Yeah, I wonder what's the oldest Ford Fiesta out there? Any originals still on the roads of the UK this morning? You're going to work in your 1980 Fiesta. We want to see it here on Breakfast this morning. Take a picture before you leave the house.
Absolutely. Yeah, looking forward to all of those.
Now we're getting all nostalgic here on the programme this morning, because for more than 4 decades, this car has been one of the most popular in Britain, but the end of the road could be in sight for the beloved Ford Fiesta.
Because the model is expected to be discontinued next year after selling almost 5 million cars here in Britain alone. 5
million. Have you got one? Do you love it? Have you got a story? We want to hear from you this morning. But first, let's just get a look back at the Fiesta through the years.
The Ford Fiesta. Never has more advanced engineering gone into a small car. The Fiesta's been designed to give 86% all-round vision.
Now, I was just looking at that, fondly remembered as people's first car. What about your first snog? How many people have had a snog in the back of a Ford Fiesta?
Really? You
Or the front.
Personal experience. Or the front, not while driving.
Obviously not.
Obviously.
Passenger seat, and stationary in a car park.
We could stay and talk to Victoria about this for some time.
Please
I
don't.
suspect we won't.
Please
Let's lots of breakfast for you. I knew you'd love this. I knew you'd get in touch this morning.
And you have in your droves. Let's run through some of your memories. Here is Ruth. Ruth in 1982, proudly escorting on the roads her Ford Fiesta Million. She adds that she loved the car because she said it was cool.
Still is, Ruth. Still is. So are you. Amy sent us a picture as well of her A-Reg Fiesta, which she bought for 50 quid. She had it for 2 years. That was money well spent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she says she has the fondest memories of driving it.
We've got Brian. Brian's car coming up next. Oh! A
Bit newer,
sporty version,
bit newer,
yes.
yeah.
I'm not surprised. He says, I love my Fiesta. It puts a huge smile on my 61-year-old face every time I drive it.
Looks like Brian looks after that car,
Oh,
don't
he
you
does,
reckon?
doesn't
That's
he?
in the garage, yeah.
With the wheelbarrow, like that, yeah.
And we've had this one in from Rain. Rain's lovely memory. Here's my girlfriend and me on our first holiday to France in my first car, an aubergine Fiesta. He's showing off
Niche,
there.
yeah.
Showing off. Nearly 10 years ago. And now we're getting married next summer. I hope you're going away from the wedding in your car, in your Fiesta.
You do. You need some cans, don't you?
With
Tied
the
up
L-plates
string
and
at the
some
bottom.
tins.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We want more pictures, OK? We want your memories, your special events, your life events, things that have happened in that car. Don't you get in touch with your stories.
I'm keeping completely silent.
We want to get in touch in the usual way at BBC Breakfast on Twitter, bbcbreakfast@bbc.co.uk.
Try and keep it clean, then we can read them out.
And show them. Right, 28 minutes past 7. Carol's got the weather. We're talking Ford Fiestas, not just randomly, because Ford Fiestas apparently coming to the end of the line, the end of the road. Carol, you had one.
Yes, that's right, John. That was my very first car. Bought it at a car auction and it had to be jump-started every single time I went out in it. But by gum, I loved that wee car when it was working.
It's 11 minutes past 8 on Wednesday morning, and so many of you have been getting in touch in the last hour to talk about
Just been reading through them.
the Ford Fiesta, because Ford, the car company, have announced, or at least they're expected to confirm, that they are ending production of their best-selling model.
Would you believe, since its introduction in the 1970s, more than 20 million vehicles have been sold worldwide, almost 5 million here in the UK. However, the company is expected to shelve this because of the rising cost of parts and also competition from SUVs or mini baby SUVs, they're called.
Baby SUVs. You are reminiscing about your Ford Fiesta experiences. I knew you would. Talking about babies, Ian's been in touch. He says that in his Fiesta, 4 babies were delivered in the car.
I hope he's a midwife. I mean, what is he doing with 4 babies?
4
being
babies delivered in the
back of his car?
And 3 house moves also used by the thing. And he says he's very sad to see the end of the Fiesta.
I'm not surprised. This one, oh, where is it? This one made me laugh so much. I had a Fiesta XR2 and remember the front wheel detaching itself and rolling off down the road after stopping at a set of traffic lights.
Gillian's been in touch. Morning, Gillian. She says, my first car was a Mark 1 Fiesta 1300 Sport with a red Go Faster stripe. I called it the Silver Bullet. But her friends called it the Boomerang because it kept getting stolen, but it was recovered twice.
And just this one more from Jules, this made me laugh. Once I finally found the windscreen washer on the floor. I put my stiletto heel through it, girl after my own heart, so it continued to be used and used my Dumbo-shaped water pistol to clean the screen. Love it.
That's a movie. That's got everything, that takes. That's remarkable.
Well done, Jules.
Keep your Fiesta memories coming. We'll try and do some more before the end of the programme in an hour's time.
OK, let's check in with the weather, shall we? And Carol, you had your very own red Fiesta, didn't you?
I did. It was my first car, Victoria, and it was lovely, but it had to be jump-started every single time I went out in it, so I had to allow extra time every morning. But when it went, oh, it was lovely.
Thank you very much indeed, Carol.
You're very welcome. I think I stunned you there.
No, I'm just stunned by it's got that image of you and your red Fiesta in my mind.
I've got the image of Carol jump-starting it, to be honest.
Oh, that was a nightmare.
You don't want to be jump-starting a car at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, certainly not. Thankfully, I don't have to do that anymore. My Fiesta has gone to the big graveyard in the sky.
We'll see you later. Thank you.
Thanks, Carol. Now, this morning, before we go, we've been reporting, of course, that Ford is expected to announce that it's ending the Ford Fiesta, and you have been getting in touch with us about your pictures and treasured memories.
Yeah, this is Simon's racer Fiesta. He says it won loads of races in his Mark II over the years.
Marie emailed us in this, her son Stephen and his wife Susie leasing Loch Lomond on their wedding day.
Lots of wedding cars. This from Jay shows the car he calls Rochelle. He says she was his first car after 15 years of not driving. This is my second. I will never let her go. We end with another love story. That's it from us this morning. Thanks for all your Fiesta pics. We'll put more of them on social media because they've been fantastic.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Now it's time for Morning Live. Morning, guys.
Morning. Thank you very much indeed. I think Rochelle was my favourite out of that lot. Yeah, lovely.
Colour.
It was, wasn't it?